I don't have a job to find, and if I were tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'll fall asleep when I'm home, when I'm
Good evening and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for February the 16th, 2020. It's me, Mom. And
It's me, Dark
I was going to
Lord.
say, and... Frost, you have to say, it's me, Frost. Where'd Frost go?
I don't know if I'm really that I don't have that deep of a voice, but it's me, Frost.
You have a wonderful
Oh come
voice.
on! Oh come on! You just got kill this monster trick point. Sunday.
Beautiful US 30 drag strip.
It's me, Kisiki.
It's a monster truck, Smithsy, Gravedigger, Bigfoot. You'll never see them together again.
That's
Thank
part
God.
of my youth. Beautiful US 30 drag strip in someplace in Wisconsin. I don't think I ever went there.
Provo, Wisconsin. Be
Provo,
there.
Wisconsin.
Provo, Wisconsin. Is that even a thing?
No,
I have no clue. I just kind of made it up.
no, it is not a thing in Wisconsin. I can't remember.
Watch,
what it
we're
was.
gonna have somebody who's there, and that's gonna.
Provo,
You're
Utah.
insensitive to me. You're just gonna ruin somebody's entire sensibility of the world.
At the state fairgrounds. Be there.
Well, I know where the state fairground is in Utah.
I know where the state fairgrounds are here. Even
I
the
know
county
state
fairgrounds.
are here.
I like county fairs. They're fun. Let's see, where is the...
I don't know. I've never enjoyed county fairs. I've had bad experiences at fairs.
It's the Connies, I tell you. It's the Connies.
Well, no, I was a carny for all of 2 weeks in one of those.
That would do it. That would put me off it.
Kind of turned me out to the whole thing.
Well, it says the US 30 drag strip was in Hobart, but that's not the one I'm thinking of. Great Lakes Dragaway, that was it.
At the Great Lakes Dragway.
In
be
Union
there.
Grove, Wisconsin.
In Union Grove.
That's the one. Okay, now that I've done that little bit of mom nostalgia. Hi, Sav. How are you? So I decided I was going to make a little tutorial on harvesting omegas. And then remembered this is the new computer, so it didn't have Filmora or Movavi or anything on it. I'm thinking, okay, I'll buy that. But you know what? It doesn't have Demo Record, the launcher on it. So before I drop $500 on Adobe for it, I thought I'll make sure the Demo Record works. The Demo Record doesn't work.
Aren't you a teacher?
See,
Yeah.
it won't be
You can get a
there.
pretty dramatic discount for being a teacher.
Oh, I know. I know what it is off, but I didn't want to do it off the top of my head and say it's $30 a month. It's like $30 a month because I get the Creative Cloud where you can buy the monthly package, which has everything except for one thing.
I kind of miss where you can actually get Adobe and it was yours forever.
Yeah, but the nice thing with Creative Cloud is it's always updated, so it's yours for as long as you want to pay $30 a month for every single thing you could possibly ever need, but it's always updated, it's always current.
Well, that's an interesting thing with Adobe Flash or Adobe Flash going away, and all these changes in what they're calling meta softwares. It's really confusing whether you want to be in one particular style of entertainment or not.
Oh?
I mean, it really is changing pretty dramatically, at least in the last few years, because they're trying to get away from Java. They're trying to go with more community accepted ways of doing multimedia. So you've got things like what's the thing I'm talking about? Like my daughters, they do school on Zoom and
Yes.
all these different things. They're trying to set up these secure tunnels that people can use in order to do the multimedia, and it's getting to be a big pain in the ass because
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
is.
many people know what they're doing.
Well, the problem is if you buy into one, then you're tied out of the other ones, and too many things.
No matter what you do, you're going to be stuck for something
Yep.
eventually.
Exactly.
Research specialist type officer.
I have finally done my EPOs, but I have not done my other daily well, I've done one of my daily endeavors, but not the other two. Because one of them is kill 30 Borg ships, and I thought, hey, maybe we could have some fun.
I had mine was like 30,000 salvage, freaking hull heal, and like one Iconian TFO. I was
One Iconian TFO, no problem. It's when you get the 3 Lucaris that's... Nope, just not going to do that. Wow, I'm off today. I switched computers halfway through and realized how out of touch I am with my old computer. And then came back to this one, and it's taken me about an hour to get my hand back at this. That and the fact that I got up at 4 this meeting.
An hour to find your hand again?
Yeah, to get the right pace for doing the Omegas.
I was about to say, like, I knew you were part like Cyborg, but goodness.
Well, yeah, part cyborg, but it's not my hand.
No.
Cyborg brain.
I wish.
Yeah, really.
could actually
Never had
use
this one.
that sometimes.
I have to get 11 more on the Blue Omegas today, and then I'll have made 100 on each.
Well, I got my ship unlocked, though I'm not sure who's going to claim it yet.
You only get one?
No,
Oh, I was going to say.
it's account wide. It's just
what I
I just have to decide, especially with these other new ships. I have to decide which character I want to have flying it.
Well, I got mine, didn't open it because I'm still getting the Fakiri ships done.
So I was toying around with an idea,
Yes.
and I have the full hunter set
Yes.
for ground,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm doing 1,500 DPS on ground.
Jeez.
It's just
Wow.
scary because if you have the hunter crossbow with the
Mhm.
hunter armor, it increases the recharge speed of the sniper
Mm-hmm.
by 150%. So I can fire once every 2 seconds.
Okay, so what, you do like solo bug hunt?
Actually, I was down at the. I was just down on Kabali Prime,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just sitting there, like basically right at the entrance, just taking people out within like 30 meters. Or I don't know, like 80 meters, but it's scary how the range of that thing.
Wow. I used to think my ground gear was pretty good, but it's been so nerfed. Well, opposite of nerfing. It's been so outclassed.
That's nerf. Makes you safer.
No, I'm
the bad
definitely not
guys.
safe. I need bigger guns, better equipment.
You're safe to the enemy.
Yeah, they're not in any danger of me hitting them.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, goodness. These are running short today.
So how is everybody today?
I've had an interesting day. A friend asked me to drive her to work at 5 something this morning, so I got up at 4 to send DT some messages.
Mom, you sound like one of those people that don't understand the meaning of the word no.
I'm one of those people who do not understand the meaning of the word no. I actually
Yeah.
had this conversation yesterday with somebody too.
Yes.
I mean, it's not a bad thing. You're a good person, but I think it's going to run you ragged because you're helping everybody out.
Going to? No,
You.
has run me
Okay,
ragged.
has.
I am just burned out.
Because I mean, a lot of people, at least in this game, that's the only thing I can speak with authority on. I mean, a lot of people rely on you for that someone to say something to get their hopes up just for that moment. And I think for some people that's kind of a drug.
Oh yeah, definitely. But it's a drug for me too. It's the weird thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's the symbiotic thing in many ways, but it's parasitical in the rest of the way.
Yep, to some extent. The weird thing is, I got up at 4 this morning and I had to actively tell myself not to come over and play the game. Because it's somewhat of
You're
an
an addict. You
addiction.
can stop whenever you want.
Yeah, I just don't want.
That's right. I don't
I
want
can
to.
go cold turkey. No, you can't. I can quit any time. I just don't want to.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
right. It's not important. So I had a little bit of a bone to pick with you, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I want to purchase things from the fleet store, but
Yes.
because I'm only lieutenant, I can't do that.
Okay. Would you like me to fix that?
Well, I mean, I was hoping that you'd consider it,
I will
and
consider it.
I am worthy of that attention.
Absolutely.
You have to say you're not worthy to be worthy, though.
I'm not worthy to be worthy. Exactly.
Hang on.
It's
Let's
that
see
whole
which
Wayne's
tune
World
I'm
thing.
on.
We're not worthy.
I'm
We're not
currently
worthy.
not in
We're
that fleet, so let me go jump
We're
fleets
scum.
here. Hi to everybody who's out there. Since I have not been paying attention, wow, everyone's out there. Let me catch up on chat, and then I will go over and take care of that. Hello, Saab. Hello, WC. Hi, Jason. Hi, Mar Hawkman. Anyone notice Flash is being pushed out of the industry? Yeah. No, EPOs should be, a roast. They're tender and young.
They're tender and young. That sounds like chicken.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we eat them?
Yeah, why not?
Well, they're kind of like halfway between like rabbits and cats.
Cappets?
Cabbits.
Yeah, WC wants to know how you got 1500 DPS on the ground because he would like that on the website as a build.
Well, I don't know. It's not really. I mean, I guess it is a build, but you need to have the
You have to have the right
hunter
stuff.
armor.
Mm-hmm.
So the hunter armor, and the hunter crossbow, and what it does is when you use the ability Pursuit Unbound, you get 15 seconds to go wherever you want, and when you hit it again, you can teleport back to your original position. But in the time that you're doing that, it increases the damage of the weapon you're using by 25%, and the refresh speed of the secondary ability on the crossbow, which is sniping, is improved by 150%. So for 15 seconds, you can fire like a bat out of hell. You can fire between about 7 times in 15 seconds, and in that amount of time, you're doing between 700 and 1500 points of damage. And that's 250 points in the Lobby store. If somebody doesn't already have it. But that's been my experience, at least today. And I was like, oh my god, that's awesome. So did that explain it?
Yep. It just gives me something that I have to go work on now. Stuff to put together.
Getting more Lobby.
Who, you? Oh, I bought Zen today, so that was my purchase. So now I have to decide if I'm going to do the fancy schmancy ships or if I'm just going to do the regular ships.
But to add to that,
Yes.
I also have the cool temporal operative personal shield,
Yes.
and that makes it so if I drop below 10% shielding, it automatically puts me in a time slip, and when I'm in the time slip, it further reduces all cooldowns by 10 seconds.
Nice.
So it's a pretty significant thing. I mean, it's not something that just. I mean, it's pretty significant, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's ways of improving it, but I'm just telling you what my experience has been today.
Wow. That's pretty good.
So I'm currently in ESD. If you want to see how
I am in
How to
ESD,
teleport.
but let me take care of fleet stuff really quick here. Yep, wrong button to click on. Click on that button. You have eligibility to. Your commander.
well, not according to the roster.
I'm looking at it right now.
I wasn't that wasn't yesterday.
Yes, you were.
Okay.
I think you were.
it's,
I promoted you
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah, you're changed on the 13th.
Okay. Maybe I'm
Yeah,
just
you asked on the 13th. I
Yeah,
promoted
I
you.
thought you got promoted.
Going to roster. Okay, I am a commander. I swear to God, it said lieutenant. That's why I was concerned.
WC says, I love Bambi. He's delicious. What is the ship?
Greatest fight film ever: Bambi versus Godzilla.
Ooh. Hang on a second.
That sounds pretty cool.
For those of you who are asking what Kethva is running, I think that's the Cardassian Intel Science. But I will double check in 1 second because I never remember what I'm flying. Yeah, Cardassian Intel Escort, my bad.
But I mean, to give you some idea of what I was doing the Herc in the Last Stand.
Yeah.
And I was there at the very end with this character doing that, and I was dropping the leaders in one hit.
Oh, that's nice.
And that's why I was like, oh, this is amazing.
I'm an engineer. At my point, I tend to have so much turrets and everything else that nothing lives anyway.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to change that. I have the orbital cutting tractor beam, and I'm really loving that. The collective will is something that I really enjoy because it gets more powerful the more people in your party. But I'm thinking I could switch that out for the ambush turret, and then I've got the medical generator and the shield generator.
The ambush turrets are great. The crystalline turrets that are good.
I have the crystalline turrets, so I just have the.
Sav says, I just piss excellence and everything dies.
Well, that sounds like a medical problem. You should talk to
yeah, it sounds like the Ghost Rider. He starts pissing and fire shoots out.
Ow. Ow, ow, ow. That sounds painful. Jump back over here.
Okay, so let me switch out collective will.
There we go.
So Mark 15 ambush turrets. Those things are freaking amazing.
30K left for tier 6 on the temporal operative escort. I gotta tell you, Mom.
That's a fun ship.
It really is. I gotta tell you, these legendary ships, Mom, are really nice.
Well, let's see how
I can't like rationalize spending $250 on things that are virtual. I mean, granted, over time I have spent that much.
But
I mean, it took me probably 3 years.
Well, this hasn't this is my first. I haven't purchased anything in STO that I haven't not using dilithium or various other points for almost 2 years now. Last stuff I got was the actual Dominion stuff, and I saved
there you are, Mom.
I'm right here. Yes.
I want you to see this armor.
Okay.
The armor that they want you to put on looks a lot different than this. But I put the con armor on.
Hang on a second. Let me move away from the bank so that thing doesn't show up. Come on over here where people can see you in the light. There we go.
So the helmet I'm supposed to wear with it looks kind of like the miraculous people. I don't really like the way that looks, but this looks a lot better. I was thinking about going back to change it, but I mean, it just makes me look like I have one glowing eye, and it's just kind of weird.
Now, if you get the red thing to go across from side to side, that would look cool.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. But I mean, it doesn't do anything. It's just one blinking light.
Yeah.
It's like I might as well put myself in there for like a stop sign or something.
Yeah, Mom just bought a whole bunch of Zen today since it was on sale. So the reason I bought it was I was just trying to decide which one of these two I wanted to get.
Which one are you going for?
Oh, that's the question. I mean, it's an extra $100 to get the premium, but so basically you're going to pay $100 for 10 ships.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth it either. I mean, 100 Lobby is nice, but that would be about the only thing that's really worth it. Hi there, Fee. Thank you. And the Legend of the Quadrants title. That's a lot of vanity going on. Turn off my flyby messages as Oh, I'm in here. Good. All I have to do is remember where my flybys are. Where are my
I mean,
flybys?
even the Captain Picard bundle, it looks really interesting, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
But
worth it.
I mean, I don't know how to get the Thompson submachine gun, but I mean, it doesn't really seem all that amazing, especially when you get the phaser, the Type 1 phaser that I have. It does just as much damage. I mean, why am I? And it does just as much shield penetration. So what's the point?
Borg adapt, then it does nothing.
What's that?
Borg adapt to phasers. Borg do not adapt to a submachine gun.
Okay. So I've got the sniper rifle for that. I have a Mark 15 sniper rifle that has 100% shield penetration. I mean, I'm not saying that what you're saying is wrong. I don't know how to go from there. 17,000 for one ship just looks stupid. For the Fek'Leary store warship.
What was that one?
The Fek'Leary store.
Yeah, that's the
store
winter
warship.
ship, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a winter ship.
But it's 17,000 on Zen right now.
Yeah, that's why.
That would probably be because you did not do the event to get it for free for everybody.
I wasn't here. I wasn't freaking going across the country.
You know, this is when, if the devs are out there listening, don't listen to this. This is when you ask somebody to log in for you and do the daily. Especially now that it's so easy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Not that I would say that I've ever done that for anyone, because that would be very wrong for me to have done that, but that's what you do.
It would be completely unethical.
Yeah, completely.
The ice spiders would be cool, yes, I totally agree with that one. I don't want armored spiders, though, unless I can make him attack Ed, because he doesn't like spiders.
So we start singing for Ed. Spider-Man, Spider-Man,
Spider-Man.
does whatever a spider can.
It would be Spider
Spin the
Ed.
web. Yeah,
Spider Ed.
Spider Ed.
All right, I'm going to jump over to
Does
my
whatever
Jemmy.
a Spider Ed does.
That's a cool looking ship.
From a net, from a web. No, he can't. He's an Ed. Look out.
He's an Ed.
Spider Ed.
Heavy plasma lances. That's an interesting thing. Battle cloak.
All right. I am going to do some Borg ship killing if anybody is interested in doing a, probably be Khitomer. Khitomer or Hive Onslaught.
I would like to, but honestly, I have a big equipment problem on this ship right now.
Well, we could do it not advanced for Khitomer.
True, or I could switch to a character that can do Khitomer.
Or you could
better.
switch to a Fed character who can do Khitomer or Hive Onslaught advanced.
The problem with this escort I'm running is I'm short like 3 tactical consoles and a lot of upgrades, so...
Let's see where the exchange rate has gone today. It was horrible this morning.
Decent class. That's an ugly looking ship.
Yeah. Though it's better. It was at 490 something this morning today. It's now around 459, so that's a little bit better. I'm not buying my Zen from them.
People are trying to get stuff while it's on sale.
Yep. But it's going to be on sale until...
For 20-something days,
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much to the end of March at the
My foot hurts.
middle, really, but...
I took advantage
I
of
broke my toe earlier this afternoon.
Ah! Ouch.
The problem is that I have neuropathy in that foot
Okay.
due to an injury,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't know it was broken.
Ouch.
So now it's at a weird angle.
Oh, yeah.
I've been working on it all day.
I used to break my toes rather often when I was doing competition because I trained on rugs. We had carpeting in my school. But we competed on mats, so as we're getting close to a competition, I'd start training on mats and promptly catch my toes on stuff because the way you move your feet's a little bit different. And so I'd always catch my toes and break them like 3 days before a competition.
That's always great.
It is. And that's when you go to competitions with your feet duct taped together, and all the moms there going, use electrical tape, never duct tape.
So where are you, Mom?
I'm actually on Nimbus.
You're Nimbus. What the heck?
Hang on, I can get over there.
I need like 20 or so minutes. I gotta put my kids to bed.
Oh, well, go put your kids to bed.
Yeah, I should do
We'll
that.
be back. We'll be around. We're not going
Yeah,
anywhere
I'll
for a
be
little
I'll be
bit.
back in just a minute.
Okie doke. We'll talk smack about you while you're gone.
That's fine. I
Okay.
expect it. I'm just gonna mute it. I'll be back in just a minute.
Okie doke. Yeah, 4:59 at the moment. My toes are not teeny tiny at all. I tend to break my big toes, but I missed a kick once, hit a oak table in the house, and really shattered my left foot. So my toes bend at really interesting angles, like sideways. Because I wasn't going to take any time off of competition for a stinking toe. And after all that pain, all that duct tape, I still didn't even place in the tournament. 'Twas sad.
Sadness.
So I was working hard on my omegas today because, as I said, I got up at 4 this morning. One, to send you a message, DT, but also because, what the heck, nobody's on. It's very easy. I can focus on my omega traces. And I completely lost count of everything. So at one point, I wound up 100 off. So that's why I was working on getting those blues. So I'm now at 731, 733, and 707, which isn't bad for just doing it kind of at random.
Not bad at all. Okay, folks, I'm going to throw this to you. I did unlock the whole, what do they call the ship today? I unlocked the Khitomer, but the Alliance battle cruiser, the Khitomer. Should I give it to one of my Klingons? Should I put it on a Fed? Neither. Okay, so there we go. Neither.
That doesn't leave a lot of options off. How many days will it take to refine all those? I have no idea. Because I actually don't care.
Should be
Because
refining next year.
I've got 194 of them already put together. So I don't care. There's 94 here and 100 sitting in another person's. And then I've got about 300 or 400 phoenixes, so I'll do it when things are quiet. Mar Hawkman says use the Dideridex, and Saab says it's not that great of a ship. Yeah, I like the Mogai too.
The Mogai.
The Mogai is cute. I think my other Fed is actually, my Andorian Fed's running a Mogai at the moment, but it's not tricked out yet. Scimitar. His mom likes to say it right.
I pronounce it how they did in the movie.
Well, that doesn't mean they're right.
It's their ship.
Yeah, the Dideridex is an awesome ship. Scimitar?
It's slow.
It is slow. It is really slow, but man, takes a licking and keeps on ticking.
Actually, I might move my Riemann back over to a Dideridex and then just see how much maneuvering I can put into it.
I have an Atros for my Riemann that I have to go back to once I finish burning through all these other ships that I bought. So I bought all these ships for Victory is Life, and that's what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's been a while since I bought anything big in Star Trek.
I found that's the last thing I bought, which is why I did pull the trigger on. I mean, Monthly Zen got me stuff like got me the two things in Mud's Market that I actually cared to get. Technically 3, but. But as far as a big purchase, I haven't done one in forever, and it's just sort of like.
Well, didn't you just buy the
Yeah, I just bought
bundle?
I just bought the legendary. I just bought the basic legendary bundle because anything else is.
Yeah, but it's still a big package of ships.
Yes, it is. And I've burned through about half of them. I have done the Sovereign, I've done the Galaxy, I have done the Defiant, I have gone through the Discovery and TOS Enterprises. I'm kind of working on the NX set.
You know, you're supposed to savor it. They're like a fine wine. You're supposed to enjoy it.
I'm going to save them later, but there's one thing about the legendary ship points. When you get that, there's a tier 6 trait that's a count on wide unlock.
Okay, fine. Hey, there's no Omegas down here on Earth Space Dock at the moment. Maybe they're upstairs. No, don't see any here. Go up to deck 83. Don't see any here. That's weird. What's this doorway over here? Ah, just back downstairs.
Now, where mine's showing is inside the exchange, literally.
Yeah, I know, but it's not there.
I know it's not there.
It's a special Omega. Actually, they were up here in the water the other day, a whole bunch of them.
When I beamed in earlier today, they were right at the transporter.
Mm-hmm. They're probably outside right now.
Yeah.
I did use my tricorder. Well, you have to ask for it, but you know, they're there. So here's what my tricorder says. It believes they're in there. They're not in there.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to start the mission just for one stupid one.
I think they might be below deck.
How could they be below deck? I mean, what's down there?
I mean, the lower area, which is that whole, just from the older space dock that's still there.
Oh, is there a way to get down there?
Yeah, you go to the elevators.
Yeah, but you can only go up. Oh, there's one.
Yeah.
There it is. I found it.
Deck 83.
Yeah, I went to deck 83.
Oh.
It just sent me back down to the mezzanine. But I found one over by the commodity brokers. It's not like if you want to run around and catch a whole bunch of them and you go to Vluktad to lithium mining where there's tons of them. And you just have to turn around to go from one to the next.
And your jumpy outfit. Your jumpy spacesuit.
No, it's inside.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's such a small map. That's pretty easy at that
Yeah.
point, isn't it?
That's why if you want to do the red ones, that's the place to go.
Yeah.
I still like going to Vulcan for the blues. In yellows is Drozana. 2600, I'll take it. It's not bad. So let's see. Wrong one.
So if we need upgrades, you're the person to go to. Got it.
Can't trade them anymore.
I know.
Yeah, I was talking with Dante about that.
It'd be like you did with that rifle. I'm going to send you this.
Do the best you can. I don't have that here. That's bizarre.
I have to use that epic plasma rifle on my Klingon now. It is a moral imperative.
There it is. Asteroid mining. So I'm going to jump over to asteroid mining. And hopefully it'll be pretty today.
Soph says, I'd be blue if I were on Vulcan too. Yeah.
Well, you just have to hover over Vulcan.
No, I said that's because the Andorians are taking over. We don't want those greenskins.
All right, so at the moment there's...
You know, it was incredibly entertaining, but when you really sit down and think about it, Shran was one racist SOB.
Yeah.
But it was entertaining with him.
So there's one there, one here. Jump up here, there's another one up here. Another one right down here. One over here. One here. Oops.
And here I thought you wanted to do Khitomer.
I did, but we're waiting for Frost, I thought. Or do you just want to go do it with me? we can go do it with him. So there's a whole bunch of these all over the place if anybody wants to do them.
I guess we're waiting on Frost.
Okay.
Just
Anybody-
what we expect.
Well, he said it'd be 20 minutes. If anybody would like to join us for a...
Oh, hell, 20 minutes would be freaking cool down. I'm almost about ready to go.
Would would anyone else like to join us for Khitomer? By the way, you cannot use Khitomer for your ship name. It is a restricted name.
Well, that's stupid.
Yep. Well, you could use K apostrophe Khitomer. You could spell it with just the K, like K-I-T-O-M-E-R, 2 M's, 2 R's. It'll let you do that. But it won't let you do K-H-I-T-O-M-E-R. Anybody else for Khitomer? We could use some more. Menage a trois? Sure, we'll do a menage a trois. We're good with that.
Or a menage a Troy.
Are you fed, Sav? We'll send you an invite. Still collecting your deal. Okay, no problems. All right, DT, are you ready?
I'm ready.
I will cue us for some Khitomer Vortex. Weeble?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just have to make sure. Yeah. We know the drill, babe.
Oh, you read through this, my grandfather was there. He said it was memorable. It's right in that first thing in dialogue. So they're at least implying that Admiral Devak is Worf's grandchild.
Implying. Let's see. All right, here. I have 39 seconds. In 2373, SS Borg followed the Enterprise. My grandfather was there. No, not necessarily.
I don't think there were that many Klingons at that battle.
Didn't have to be.
Sector 001.
He could be referring to 2373, the battle outside Earth. But otherwise, yes, he would be Worf's grandson.
Yeah.
Which would be just kind of weird on a whole bunch of levels.
Really would.
Did I grab the wrong tune? We can get the probes.
Probes are got.
Did we get that side? No. Okay, that side's been
Down.
gone. I love the puffs of flames coming out of this because... it's
Okay,
just-
I'm back.
Okay, well, we just
Welcome
decided
back.
to do Khitomer Vortex while you were doing that. We can always do it again.
Oh, I see.
Well, we were thinking if you really took 20 minutes, we'd be on cooldown, and if you didn't, we can switch tunes and do it again. Because that's the way we roll.
my daughters found a new YouTube channel they like. So
Oh, which one?
Animal Wonders Montana.
Okay, that's an interesting one.
Basically, they used to. I do a weird thing, I guess. My daughters watch science programming to go to sleep,
That's cool.
and the mainstay of all that is SciShow Kids, or I'm sorry, SciShow,
Okay.
because they have like a new video every single day in multiple areas. So psychology or space or whatever's recent in science, that kind of a thing.
And it's kid oriented?
Oh, not most of them,
Oh, okay.
but there is one called SciShow Kids that was run by this woman who's no longer with SciShow,
Ah,
and she went to Montana and worked for a zoo.
well, that's
And
interesting.
now she has a YouTube channel called Animal Wonders Montana, in which she showcases those animals.
Wow.
And so the woman from SciShow Kids is now the one who runs Animal Wonders, so they like to follow their people. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I mean, even if it's advanced stuff that a person wouldn't necessarily understand or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
then I think it's a pretty good deal for them to watch it, because like they're learning about the Large Hadron Collider, or they're
That's
learning
cool.
about galaxies colliding, and it's stuff that you have to be a postgraduate to really grasp it to a large extent, but they enjoy it because they start learning about things that they probably don't have a grasp on, but it's interesting to hear about. So yeah, I was vetting that new channel because it could just as easily be an absolute disaster too.
Oh, yeah.
That's an interesting looking ship.
Which one? The one I'm flying?
No, I don't know which one they're playing. It's a TOS, or Patrol Escort.
Oh, cool.
I've never heard of that before. Oh, the original series.
Mm-hmm.
Escort refit. That's what it is. So where are you?
What? What?
We just annihilated Khitomer.
Ah, but I needed 5 more ships.
Mom?
I'm sorry. I'm lethal.
Apparently.
You are lethal.
Indeed. Let's see. Dill harvest, because there's nothing as much fun as imaginary space agriculture. Is Devak Alexander's son? Yeah, good question.
We don't know. That's really the question.
Okay,
isn't it?
according to Nexamenes of Miletus, the wiki says Admiral Devak, son of Alexander Rozhenko and Ben, as well as grandson of Ambassador Worf, commands the Joint Federation Klingon Omega Force created to stop the
See?
Borg. Okay. But
So take that, Mom.
But it doesn't make sense to Mom.
it doesn't, because we saw Alexander die in game, right?
Yeah, but Devok. Yeah, but technically, game time that was like a year ago.
Yeah, I know, but
But that's not a very convincing
No.
thing, Mom. You're not convincing us that you're really that broken up about it.
Battlefleet Gothic Chaos? What is Battlefleet Gothic Chaos, WC?
You don't know what Battlefleet is, and your
No.
son works at Games Workshop.
Hold on.
Battlefleet.
Is
I'm
Battlefleet...
disappointed.
Battlefleet isn't Warhammer, is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it?
It's their space combat.
Hang on.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, on my phone I've only got Warhammer 40,000. I'm very specific.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'll take that nonetheless. Probably should get some of this junk out of here. Alright, does anybody need to do anything? I could afford to do a little bit of ground and certainly 5 more Borg ships, but I can also handle that later.
I need to, I don't know, make $1 million and retire.
Yeah,
and
who doesn't?
make $1 million, we can do the booth completely right.
Yeah, I think that's a good setup.
Battlefield Gothic is a miniature war game that simulates combat between spaceships, developed by Andy Chambers and others at Games Workshop.
Say that again?
I'm giving you the Wikipedia onto your Skype.
Okay.
What the heck? Keeps changing my ship around. Oh, that's because I'm just not smart.
That's why GW no longer supports the game. That's why I don't know it.
That's weird. Something's wrong with my deflector.
But it was supported all the way to 2013, and you were into this. But at that point,
There we go. Now it looks good.
That looks very cool, though.
So where are you?
I'm outside of the dilithium mining station.
Dilithium mining station.
Yeah, because it's got really good red omegas. It's one of the best places if you're going to harvest red omegas.
and I'm sitting
Yeah,
at
time for
ESD
that.
staring at a red Omega right next to me.
Well, go pick it up.
I don't have time for that. My foot is killing me now.
Well, yeah, if you broke your toe.
His
Yeah,
foot's
but-
killing. His foot's actually killing him. That
It
could be
might-
entertaining. That's like the Evil Dead, where the hand gets chopped off and it's still attacking him.
Sav says more people need to start donating to our lovely channel. Sav, that's very nice of you.
I
Yes,
agree.
they do.
Sav says
They
I can
work
stomp on your foot to take your mind off of it. So true.
Well, that's the thing is I've got neuropathy in that foot, so
Yeah.
it's only above
Well, we
the
can
foot
stop-
that's hurting me.
Well, we can stomp on your other foot.
We can kick you in the ankle or in the shin.
Yeah, but then I have to fight back, and it's not going to look so well for others.
That would be fun, though.
It would be fun, I'm sure. You're a black belt in what, Taekwondo?
Taekwondo and Hapkido.
I'm a third degree black belt in Kempo, so
We could have fun.
It would be fun.
I'm sure you'd totally beat my butt. I am not as good as being a fourth degree would imply, but it still is fun. Sav, I
It is.
rarely aim for the nuts on guys. I take out the kneecaps because they're not going to get back up after that one.
See, that's the thing is, with boxing, we pay attention to those areas.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot harder to kick a guy that's got Kempo under his belt in the nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, kneecaps, though, are a little harder to protect. I've had 2 people have their kneecaps dislocated just from putting their foot down wrong first step. So,
That sounds painful.
you know what's weird is it's really painful, but when they pop it back into place, you don't realize it's happened.
That's true. I mean, there's not a lot of pain involved. So you're in the dilithium mine holding?
I'm just outside of it. I'm at go to dilithium mining station, so not any place. Okay, so let's see. Wiki says
in the
Alexander
Alpha
was born in
Quadrant.
2366 and died in 2409 at the age of 43. So it's barely possible for Alexander to have had an adult son, but it's cutting it pretty close, and that means Devak is probably a lot younger than you might guess.
But then again, Klingons apparently,
Mature quickly.
yeah, because Alexander, because of an actor change, had a big age jump between TNG and DS9.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good idea, my Hawkman. He says distract them with a feint kick, and when they shift stance, hit them with a double palm heel strike. Very effective. But you know what also works nicely is the 3 fingers in the sternal notch and hit the esophagus or the trachea, depending on how hard you hit them. It's not really deadly, but they're distracted enough that you can do whatever else you want to do.
Hey, I just go, hey,
He'll just
Wait,
stand
I
back and let me
learned
hit him.
yeah. I'll just wait for an opening, and if they start getting upper hand, I'll hit them with a chair.
Can I use my collie sticks? Am I allowed to do that?
That would be fun. You know, anything that's the right length, it works just fine.
Collie sticks are just brutal,
I know, they're so much fun.
and I'm an expert with them.
We were playing with them one night, and we had the foam-covered ones, so, you know, the lighter weight ones.
Mhm.
And my instructor didn't think I could tag him in the head. We weren't wearing headgear. That was the last time we didn't wear
Yeah, had it
headgear.
for a while.
Yeah. Well, I was like a second degree at the time, and he had no clue that that's what we'd been practicing for a year at my school.
Well, I studied traditional kendo,
Mm-hmm.
and that was part of my upbringing. But with traditional kendo, I found it very sloppy. So I went to the Filipino Kali,
Yeah, absolutely.
and the Filipino Kali is a lot more aggressive,
Yes.
and it throws people that have studied kendo off.
I
So
can see that.
I like it for that reason.
Next, Manny said, then again, Alexander may have visited Boreth and gone all timey-wimey. Yes, exactly.
Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey stuff.
Yes.
We have a detector for that. It also fries an egg at 50 paces, which is not very good for the chicken.
Your ship has a radiation leak, by the way.
Mine does?
Yeah, it keeps
Let me
burping
tell
out
you
the back
first
with
that
fire.
I've been around.
As one of my favorite things is the look on that ship of just bad, oh God, drag racers from the 60s.
Secretly, we have replaced Mom's ship with a Reaver ship.
Yes, exactly.
That actually is a really good comparison.
It really is.
It's interesting. I can't get my turn radius fixed there.
I mean, I can't really talk. I mean, I've got the Omega Impulse on the visual right now,
Mm-hmm.
so it looks like I've got a pretty serious radiation leak.
Mine's shooting flames out the back, which I think
Yeah,
is
do you
just
see behind my
hysterical.
ship right now?
Hang on a second, let me turn around.
Get
Where are you?
these.
I just saw you.
Get the soul set on.
Yep.
Or if I was really bad, I'd go bring out the Astico if it's engine trails.
Oh, I love the Astika. It's a pretty ship.
Have you seen the Omegas? The Omega Trail?
No.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on for freaking light years, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
Check this out. I mean, have you seen me?
I'm
The
watching
green
it.
trail I'm
Yep.
leaving behind?
Yep.
It comes from one spot, and that's the Impulse. That's the thing you can buy for Omega.
Cool. Let me switch back into chat and see what's going on here.
But this is a pretty good use of the Omega stuff. The only thing I have to do now is get the shield, and then it'll look complete. At least on the style that I was hoping to get.
Well, would anyone like to do a mission of any sort?
I am up for anything.
Does anybody need to do their Hell with Honor or anything like that?
I have done everything. I have
Okay.
8 hours before I can do anything else.
I got a few queued for the second part of it, but the Hell of Honor, I already did that today.
Does anybody need to do their endeavors?
I just
Anybody
have ground with some Polaron damage, so I
So let's see what around with Polaron
Okay,
damage.
let me see what I got here. I've got a good Mark 15. What would you like to do for ground?
Let's see. What am I actually looking for? How about in a board one? Because that's a little challenging.
Okay, do you want it on Kasiki?
Yeah, I'll do it on Kasiki.
Okay. DT, do you want to join us for something Borg and groundish?
Sure. Let me pull out Tommy.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm going for Polaron damage, but after that I will put on... Oh, I've got Lex Knife, so I'm good after that. Let's see.
Mhm.
The Aegis engines make a donut trail?
Yeah.
I have the Aegis engines.
I do too.
I-
I've never noticed it.
Well, you look, the Impulse Trails rings going off the back.
I'll have to take a look at that.
If
Hmm.
you gotta understand, some people's graphics may not be enough to see that at times, folks.
This one should be good enough.
That's true. I gotta go to my thing for really quick.
Okay.
I gotta go inside my ship to get my bank
No problems.
because I gotta get out that sniper rifle.
Oh, yeah. Memory Alpha. Man, that goes back a ways.
Yeah.
Nostalgia.
I miss Memory Alpha.
Crap, I don't want to do the trophies. What is the account bank? What the heck? There we go. Now I should terrify the Borg.
Yes, you're a species that they don't even care to assimilate.
Mar Hockman says, I remember when you had to run from the CE to get to the MA. What's the CE?
Mm-hmm.
What's the CE, Mar Hockman? Crystalline entity? Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even remember that. Amazing. Holy moly, things have changed.
I remember the old days where your beam weapons didn't harm the crystalline entity.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was the first time I had just a solid torp gun, or torp ship. All kinetic.
Now, it doesn't matter.
Do. Pursuit on. Oh, criminy.
Okay, it's really weird not to have the fly-ins.
What?
They asked me to turn off the fly-ins for this, so I turned them off, and it's kind of weird not to have the green things flashing in and out.
Oh.
Well, don't forget that if you want to get resources, the cheap way to do it is to make sure you're doing your hourlies on your reputation.
Oh, I can't wait to see what the sniper rifle does with the hunter enhancement. Oh, 150% reload speed on the sniper. It's a fairly weak weapon, to be fair, but
Yeah, there's a lot of old stuff that's still on the map, but kind of needs an update. So after I win like 300 million in the lottery and buy Cryptic, we'll get this all changed.
You think you can buy Cryptic for 300 million?
No.
Okay, so
I
what to
wish.
say.
Yeah, that would be nice, but no, not gonna happen.
Whenever you're ready, Mom, I can do whatever.
Alrighty, are you ready, DT? Do you need to change out anything?
No, I usually just go in and do stuff. So
It's too cool to change stuff.
I was going to do Into the Hive if that's okay with you guys.
That's fine.
Do you want a regular or advanced?
I don't really know it that well, so it may not be a good idea to
Okay,
do
let's go
advanced.
regular then. Should be a little bit easier. I do not have to work tomorrow.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
I do.
Wee
Wee woo.
Yeah, I still have classes in the evening, so I'll have to get down to Bloomington. But I had said I was going to take the train. My husband's like, that might be a little tough. And I'm thinking, I don't have to work. And he had no clue it was a holiday.
Tomorrow's a holiday?
Tomorrow's a holiday.
Oh, President's Day.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
So
good
that's
point. WC says I could get 300 million, might get me a seat on the board. That'd be cool.
That's true. It might.
Yeah.
You buy that much stock, I guarantee they're going to listen to you.
They might, yes. Hi, yes. Now, next time you have a Sovereign class ship, I want it named after Sov. I don't ask for much.
You have penetrated to the heart of Unofficial.
Yeah, he is a young-looking guy. Look at him.
Yep.
So yeah, look at the.
Okay, so let's say
Who is that character? I've never
that's
seen him
Admiral Devok. It's Alexander's son.
before. Oh,
That's what we were just discussing. Oh, we were discussing it while you were out, or while you were out. So he is a younger-looking guy. He's already lost an eye, and he can't be much older than what, 24.
Yeah, 24, 25 probably.
25
works
would
for
max
this.
it out because that would have made Orf 8. Sorry, Alexander 18. Which I think is.
But I think roughly speaking, Alexander, when he was like about 16, was
crap.
was already joining the crew on one of Martok's ships.
Oh, yeah, I'm not arguing that at all. Oh, that's right. We're doing this on the easy version. It should be a little bit easier. I think we need everyone in here first, right?
No, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, stand on the green thing.
You've got a few moments to get off the green thing.
Oh, I didn't know it was there.
Yeah, it shows up and then you can kind of wait a second.
Yeah, normally. Get my ambush turret down. So I hear there's Borg around here, but
Not for much longer. Yeah, simulate this.
Zod. Yeah, adapt to that.
Oh, look. They were accidentally shot by bullets. And knives.
Yeah, I have my Lex throwing knives with me. Oh, I didn't get that. Sorry. Thought I got him.
What the heck, Mom? Disappointed.
Yep, that's me. Always a disappointment to my family, friends, and fleet mates.
It's not true.
Frequently a disappointment.
Never disappointed me. So there.
Well, the general words we always say, it's all Mom's fault.
I didn't say I was disappointed. Bad day to be a Borg.
Lily bubble.
That's so cute.
Okay, Borg are dead.
There's Borg up here.
Why won't you let me shoot at this guy?
Lex knives are really effective. This
They
upper
really
corner
are.
hasn't been done.
The only problem with Lex knives is, which is why for the Tommy gun I probably should go to both, is the
I need to do some Polaron damage. Let's see where that.
we're missing something.
Zod.
There's this one up here hasn't been gotten.
I'm heading over there now. There we go.
Is right. Where the heck is my remodulator? There it is. Come on, where do I want to put it there? Okay.
Here we are waiting on Mom again.
Sorry, on my way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oops, did I go the wrong way?
I run after you because you don't know where you're going.
No, I don't.
Mom, you
I'm
see?
right here. I'm here. Yeah.
I still got there long before you did,
Yes, you did.
because I cheated.
Over here. Why do we still have a green tag back here?
Because we have 4 seconds left. And
Ah, okay.
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, not what I meant to do.
I'm playing with the throwing knives now. Knives are fun.
I still need to do 8,000 more damage on pull run.
Then I'm not going to kill anything more for you. There's a group.
That's okay. There's plenty. We'll have plenty to kill yet tonight.
No, that'd be bad. We're square dancing with a computer.
Borky.
Borgy, 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 flaily bubble. Borgy, 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 borgy.
That's it. That's relatively quick.
Yeah.
We're not exactly complete. A waste of time and space here. Ooh, it's a closet.
Let's see. I'm sorry. Yes, I will not call it easy. I will call it normal.
We have to defeat her in 16 minutes. Can we do it? Can we do it?
Well, I was a smarty pants the other night and was saying that for I think it was Hive Onslaught, and we did not do well.
Yeah, I know. I was in that room.
Oh, that's right. That was not one of our finer nights.
Yeah. Slav and I were making fun of you all night for that.
The yellow ring around me. I'm trying to think of what that was.
It's a shooting gallery.
You mean the doodad on my my glowy thingy? I think that's my armor. I have my 10,000.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
This is a really bad day to be.
They're going after us with knives.
Watch out, she's Borg. She told us.
Yeah, people died.
Yes, but not one of us.
So are we supposed to be scared that she says she's Borg? Isn't that kind of the reason we came here?
Yeah. We're terrified.
Oh my god, a thunder mode.
So why am I all yellow? It's obviously somebody else, not me.
It's obviously my fault.
Okay.
Oops, I died now. Goofing around too much.
That was a quick resurrection.
Oh yeah, because I had a paradox corrector.
Ah.
Hi there.
Lately bubble.
That looks really cool, whatever that is.
Where?
That nice kind of flamey, weird thing.
My turret?
Looks like a bubble of flame is the best description I've got for it.
Oh, okay.
Lately bubble.
That thing that I just ran through, I don't know what it was, but it looks cool.
Lately bubble.
You can defeat me. You cannot defeat
Flatly bubbles and throwing knives.
Yep.
Lately bubble.
You heard her. She said we couldn't defeat her.
Challenge accepted.
Just pack up and go home. Didn't she just say we couldn't defeat her?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
say that?
And then we threw a knife in her face.
Be careful of what you ask for, Borg lady.
Oh my goodness.
See what happens? You say you can't be defeated, and we throw a knife in your face.
That tends to put the end of most conversations.
Yes. All right. Hi, Mr. Dave. Okay, let me jump back here and catch up on some of this. What effect gave Mom the yellow ring all over? I have no clue.
Mom is just special that way.
I know one mother who was unmotherly enough to tell her son he was a disappointment. Gee, I think I know who that is. Yeah, the paradox corrector is a joy, but in the normal level, you don't really need to worry about it because it's not like you have to stay in that arena like you used to.
Yeah, unfortunately, Me, I was after revenge at that point. So I threw him. So,
Okay.
things happen, like knives get thrown in faces.
Yeah. There's a fan theory that the Borg don't think so much as they follow their program, and that thinking and adapting comes from assimilation of new species. Thus, their weapon adaptation comes from a program, but they can't get creative. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why you need the Borg Queen to think outside of the box.
I gotta go change that.
The Delphic Puddle. That's cool. Would explain why they can't adapt to Tommy guns. They don't assimilate low-tier species who would use physical bullets, so can't counter it through a creative solution. Interesting.
Well, the other point, if the bullets go through their shielding, which they would adapt by using armor, and armor would make them even slower.
That it would. Mr. Dave, what new Star Trek uniform did you want, pray tell? I mean, we have 175 days.
Yep.
We got time to get some uniforms figured out here.
Yep. Mom's got stuff to make me a uniform.
Yeah, I was looking at it today.
How is that pattern? We never really did check it out. I just handed it off to you.
I actually haven't opened it up yet. I took out the instruction page today, but I haven't pulled out the uniform sheets itself.
How's it? Okay, how's the instruction page? We'll start with that.
Oh, the instruction page was fine. A Voyager uniform. That shouldn't be that hard. There's actually Voyager uniforms or patterns for them available online.
Mm-hmm.
If
Just don't get them from Bad Wolf.
Yeah, I wasn't
unless you're
impressed with
really
one
sure.
from Bad Wolf. Hi, Suzanne Solraciosium.
Hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Hi.
Can I
Yeah, we're just gonna make it easy. It's Susan. Hi,
can
Susan.
I tell you something that you're gonna find incredibly interesting?
Sure.
Bad Wolf Darcy is my real life brother.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
That's got to tell you a whole bunch about me, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
He's the one that got me into the game, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I know you guys don't want to talk to me anymore. I get it.
No.
No, it's all right. Susan apparently misses you, Mom, and loves you. Nobody loves me.
Yeah.
My name's on you too, and nobody loves me.
Yeah, we need some DT love here.
I totally love DT. Wait,
Thank
am
you.
I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you're allowed to say that.
Okay.
I'm confident enough in being who I am that I can accept a platonic masculine love.
Sav loves you too.
Thank you.
Well, I got so much stuff. I'm on my original character, my oldest character again,
Yes.
and she's so much different than I remember.
Really? How so?
Well, when I first played, I mean, the graphics were terrible in this game. And now
Yes.
Yeah.
so much different. She's like a completely different character.
In what way?
The legendary miracle worker Soul Cruiser
Well,
is beautiful.
when I started playing this character, she was a Betazoid,
Okay.
and so I wanted to make her look different. I wanted to make her look a bit like Troy and stuff like that. And it was. I definitely went a little further on the girly part than I'm necessarily like comfortable admitting.
Okay.
And so I fixed everything, and now she really does look like a brand new character that I've never played before.
Wow. That's interesting.
Because I mean, there's actual detail to the uniform. There's you can actually see reflections off of her. You can actually see the different kind of type going on the intel visor. So I mean, it's really quite different. Not in a bad way. I'm just saying
No.
it does look different. Why is it? I don't like that in this game. It forces you to choose, or it wants you to choose the one or two items that you don't have chosen, so you got to pay an additional 1,100 Zen for it.
Yeah.
It's really irritating. There we go.
I haven't seen the Xbox HED yet. Is it different? Mr. Davis?
Yeah, the PS4 and the Xbox HEDs are different than what we deal with here.
I'm curious what it looks like.
I'm pretty sure there are videos out there showing
I'm
us,
sure it
but
is. Of course, not on the commercials. Commercials look exactly the same. But I'm sure I can find one. Take a look at it. All right, since everybody's on, I'm having a heck of a time with the demo record launcher. I know it was glitched. Somebody wrote a correction, and it's not working for me either. So if anybody out there knows how to launch the demo records, I would be very happy to hear it.
I actually don't know. I know. Truly horrible.
No, that's okay. I did the tutorials from ZE Films, and it was really, really good. Walked everything through. Then today I went to start working on a video for the first time since last year, and realized I no longer had recording software. I no longer had editing software, and my launcher wasn't working.
yeah, I gotta go check all that stuff out down the road. But right now, it's got to build a better machine for that stuff.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to do a really short tutorial on omega farming, so I will do a very bad one by recording at 2 in the morning and then editing it tomorrow. Yeah, I think my HUD is a little cluttered, but it's the stuff I need to see when I'm playing. It's really hard to do it without it, for me. The only thing that I could live without would be whatever the heck this is called up there. PvP missions. I could live without that. The rest of the time I've got the stuff I like on there. Well, anybody else have anything they'd like to run tonight?
Not really. I mean, the only things I gotta run are patrols, and I kind of gotta do them all, but I gotta do them by myself, really, because I'll get more experience. Because running with 3 people yesterday, I wasn't getting as much experience as I do running by myself. So
Yeah.
very weird. It's not that I don't love you guys and all that. It's just
That she really doesn't like you. He doesn't like you that much.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
it's just I need certain stuffs.
I get it. It's like the last 5 Borg ships. I might as well just go run ICE or something.
Yeah.
It's not worth it.
With Saw and myself not around in there.
Yeah, then I'll have a chance to actually kill stuff. So let me put this out there to everybody, and we can take some feedback. A couple of things are coming up, and I'd love some other input. One is Star Trek Las Vegas. We had discussed creating a bridge setting, and the forward console positions would actually be 2 laptop setups, so people could come in and play the game. So that's one option. Somebody had suggested creating something completely non-game related and doing the vineyards from Star Trek Picard. We haven't done anything yet. We've had Ryza for 2 years. It's definitely time to do something different. The bridge sounds easy, yes.
The
But-
bridge sounds easier, and then there's 2 options we can actually do with the bridge. I was talking with Mom. One of the options is we could have the view screen at the back, the stations facing the view screen, and make it like a whole gaming little area there. Or the other way is we could have the stuff off the side, like a side monitor, the big thing for a side monitor, have a captain's chair and the things, and have people do photos if they want there.
Then again, we had it all set up for photos for Ryza, and nobody wanted to take pictures. So
I know, but this might be a little bit more fun.
this is
But
true.
then again, the year we had Ryza, Cryptic had their captain's chair.
Yep, that's true. But then the other part is somebody has to make the captain's chair, and
Yeah.
I'm a good seamstress. I am not good at woodworking. And then we have to ship everything there too.
Yeah.
So all of this takes time and money.
If there was an actual plan and we weren't, I mean, the only plan I've seen for a chair right now, unless we do something more office chair like the TNG stuff, is a TOS chair, and that,
There is a TOS chair.
yeah.
Of course, we could have that big kind of curved bench where everybody sat in TNG. Basically,
TNG
they had
was three. TNG was, while it was a bench, it was also 3 chairs. But if you did that, but if you want TNG, that really the defining feature, you'd have the 3 chairs, and you'd have to have. Cannot do that one. I don't know anybody who could right now. The big wishbone after where Worf was.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things we had looked at was having the 2 consoles and 2 chairs up front from something like the TNG bridge, which would be very easy, well, relatively easy to do. Not very easy, but doable.
Of course, you realize for the captain's chair, if we do manage to get to that level to do this, we could have the captain's chair there, the gaming chair for the captain's chair.
We could have the gaming chair for the captain's chair there. Of course, we'd have to take it with us every night because otherwise it would not be there in the morning.
Chain that sucker down.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Actually, it wasn't too bad. We left a freaking 43-inch TV there, and it didn't disappear.
That's true.
But of course, once people start signing the chair, if we get to that level,
It's going to disappear, yes.
Then it would disappear.
WC suggests the potential of the observation deck. Just a thought. You know, it can also be a bridge from Star Trek Online if somebody's got a cool bridge that they think might be fun and wants to send us an image. Yeah, bolted to the floor is a no-no. They have this problem with bolting things to the floor, especially since it's a concrete floor.
Yeah, that would be a little bit difficult. I mean, chaining it to the whole thing, so where they'd have to tear down like a freaking wall to get.
Saab suggests 10 forward.
10 forward might be fun.
Now, I was thinking last night when I was getting up at 3 in the morning, Quark's Bar. It's very much TNG as well as Star Trek Online. Excuse me, yeah, not TNG, Deep Space Nine. The generic starship bridge, the bridge of the USS Generic.
Actually, you know what might be fun? And I'm just but this, we would require everybody's help. What if, as a fleet and a community here, since we are a community, we're growing as a community here, what if we design our own little bridge point, which obviously people throw in inputs here and there on that, and if we can impress somebody enough, maybe it'll show up in game.
That could be cool.
Yeah.
Hey, we could set up a Dabo table.
I don't think we could. Yeah, we could set up a Dabo table, but I don't think we can run Dabo games.
Saab suggests the Defiant Bridge.
The Defiant Bridge would be pretty easy, except you'd probably be down to like 2 stations, the captain's chair and then the helm station. Because
Oh no, she's right. I think she's right. That actually might work out because you do have basically the 2 stations.
right, it's the captain's chair and then the front. Because the other problem is, I read up on points, and just for a reference point, the original series bridge set was around 30 foot by 30 foot, roughly.
And we have 10 feet by 10 feet.
And we got 10 feet by 10
everything.
feet. So we can't do a full bridge, obviously, unless somebody donated a lot.
Well, actually, if we raise the 30,000, we could do a 20 by 10 or even a 30 by 10.
Yeah. But still, with under even those points, you're kind of dealing with a corridor of the bridge.
Yeah.
You know?
We could do original
You could-
series
you-
with all those really bright, nasty colors.
I know that could get expensive because
Cringe.
getting those buttons would be very
Cringe.
difficult.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Actually, you know what might be interesting, but it'd be finding enough reference pictures to do it. Would be under that TOS vein, the Discovery redesign of the TOS bridge.
The Discovery redesign of the TOS bridge.
Yeah, let me find it. Let me
you.
see if I can find a picture.
Ah, brilliant. Use Jolly Ranchers for the buttons from Mar Hawkman. That's a really good idea.
Somebody actually did try that.
Yeah, but
was
you know,
a-
we get really hungry and we'd be licking them by the end of it.
Yeah. It's a small picture, but I'm sending you a picture, Mom.
Yeah, the Voyager thing might be good because it is a Voyager anniversary, I believe.
Actually, Voyager might be good. The other one that might be good out of Voyager is the Prometheus.
Oh, that's really nice.
It really is. They went all out on that. There's no way we could build something with that much lighting, though.
Actually, well, the console, yes, we could build with that much lighting. You'd still want to put a support on either side because people are actually going to be using it. That might... the flooring not going to happen.
Yeah. The railing not going to happen, obviously. But yeah, no, that was really a good look when they did that. Let me see another. What I was thinking of was so I can find a picture of that one. Well, this is going to be just kind of a hand-drawn point here, based on it. But here's the bridge, ties to Voyager, of the USS Prometheus. It's a very... And I'll throw this one into the chat for you guys. I'll throw this into the Twitch chat here. There you go, Sav. I'm showing you guys. I think the Prometheus one might be a doable one, too.
Yeah, that would be doable.
It'd be actually fairly easy, I think.
The reason I'm kind of not certain about a captain's chair, and again, I'll put this out for everyone to
all the
voice their
captain's
opinions.
chairs are raised up on a platform when they do them. Yeah, that's kind of part of it.
That's not the issue. The issue is then you've got who's ever in the captain's chair with their back to people as they're coming in and not looking forward.
That's why you kind of turn it into more of a photo thing, and you have like...
Yeah, but like I said, we didn't have that many people interested in photos, and we're kind of there to promote the fleet in the game.
True. We're kind of there to promote the fleet. The game is kind of secondary when you think about it.
Well, for us it's secondary, but more fleeties in the game.
But I mean, we're promoting a game that Cryptic's promoting, so...
Yeah, it's their game, but still, gotta have some fun. But it might be fun to do one of our own bridges. So...
Yeah.
If anyone has got a picture of their... Yes, if people would start donating. Hey, we have $75 off, which is actually not quite as much as a little bit more than we raised last year at this point. A lot more than we raised last year at this point. First year we raised about $400 or $500. So last year not quite as much.
There's another picture for you, Mom.
Okie dokie.
It's more CG, but...
CG's fine. They're all good. They focus on the captain's chair, though, and we need to focus, I think, on the front console.
Every bridge is going
I know. I'm just
chair.
saying.
I mean, it's the raised up seat in the center of every bridge.
So let me put this out there for all of you who are still there. If you've got a picture of a bridge from your part of the game that you think might be fun and interesting, so imagine that basically you're coming into a 10 by 10 foot space. You're going to be seeing it from behind the captain's position, looking forward to the view screen, which will be our TV and showing the game or something. Or maybe more Hawkman, that's a possibility. Maybe we do the science station side. We're game for interesting ideas. We've done nothing yet. We have half a year to get this done. Realistically, we have 5 months to get this done. So if you've got an image, send it to us. I will, I'm game for just about any idea. We can bounce them off. If we get a winning one, we will get you something from the convention. Yeah, runabout cabin. All we have to do is figure out how to build it. Though WC suggested
TOS shuttle make it even smaller.
WC suggested getting Scandinavian type chairs because they have that tendency to have that reclining feel, and then we just have to recover them, which would be hugely big time saver. Have you ever played a video game when you're sitting back and you're trying to look at the console and play, and it's really hard on your arms?
Yeah.
Not that.
That's why controllers now are wireless. But yeah.
Yes. Well, then they'll walk away. We had all wired gear last year because it was harder for people to walk away with stuff. Though I think we're pretty good.
Even if they walked away with it, they would need the little thing that plugs in the computer or it doesn't work. That kind of comes.
The Sona Bridge.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, indeed, that works.
The Ferengi Bridge.
No,
The Nandi worship.
No, what we do, and we have to. If this was like that first year where we had something going in, we have the Sona tables, and then we get the masseuses in a week early.
Okay, Sav, that's really cool. I like that one. I don't know how we build it, but I like it. And I like that it's got a regulation office chair right behind it.
Yeah. That's not.
It's not bad, actually. Just have to, and then the console portion's pretty straightforward. We put the big TV in front of it. Okay.
But you gotta figure out how to build the TV into it. But that's.
Well, it's always a matter of things like that. I mean, something like that we might do the lower part of the console being the stand for the TV, put the TV up and do the drape over it to be the back images. Oh, that's awesome. That's a very nice chair, and that would work just fine. I'll guarantee it's out of our budget, but boy, is that a nice chair. WC sent us a very nice looking chair for the captain's chair.
Oh, like me.
I will do that. Hang on a second. I'm going to put it in chat here so everybody can see how pretty this chair is. Ooh, that's noisy.
Second one would work better, definitely, I think. So I'll send a second link in chat.
It's my husband's phone. My phone's not that loud. And if anybody's got a cool idea that, like, we've used Ryza for 2 years, which has been fun. If we want to try doing something else completely different, we have time to figure it out. Realistically, we're going to have 2 walls, but we're hoping to work with the Pilot Review Show and combine spaces, so we'd actually wind up with 20 feet. So if they're game to do it, we might be able to do a bigger layout.
So I just had this awesome idea.
Yes?
There is a Starfleet group. I can't remember exactly what it's called, but they have a ship that they 3D printed, evidently, called the USS Lodestone,
Okay.
and they're this social group here in Orlando that meets for Star Trek type stuff. I could approach them and see if they want to like try to get involved in this.
That would be awesome.
I mean, I know I can't remember what it's called. I wish I could remember. But they are just as hardcore as you are, Mom. They haven't written a book or anything, but I mean, these guys are.
I would still love to talk with them.
So I got to remember what their name is
Okay.
or that information, and I'll get them to contact you, and I'm
Cool.
sure they can.
That would be awesome. I would love to talk with them, and maybe we can figure out something.
I'm a little embarrassed I couldn't remember before.
Welcome to modern maturity.
Welcome to head injury.
Yeah, that would do it too. Yes.
Okay, so we doing anything else tonight?
I think we've been on for a couple hours. How about if we call it a night and we get together tomorrow again?
Okay.
Okay. So on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to say thanks to everybody who joined us tonight. So there's Darkthorn and Dave and Frost and Susan and Sav and WC and more Sav. A lot of Sav in there today. And Anex and Minis and Mar Hawkman. And we had some people on earlier too. I swear I saw the Baconator Overlord in there earlier this evening, whenever it was. I did see him. Scrolling all the way back up here to the top. If I missed you and you were here, I am so sorry. We appreciate everybody who comes out for this, though.
Like
Pardon?
it was done on purpose. She doesn't like you at all.
Yeah, I know. I'm just such a bad person.
He is such an elitist, I tell you. I mean, seriously. Oh, if we're going to go to Klingon karaoke, we're going to have to sing in Klingon. No.
Well, we have.
Probably want to sing Alphabetical Olympics.
No, I couldn't do that one. I looked at that one and said, nope, I know my limitations. Well, have a great evening, everyone. I have a class until 10:30 tomorrow night, so if we're on tomorrow, it'll be after 11 p.m. and therefore very short, but I will do my best to be here.
Okay.
So thanks to everyone who came out tonight. We appreciate it. Have a great evening, and we'll talk to you later. Now, to find the exit video, there's the exit video. So say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone.